Hey there, it's Jacqueline Bear. Today's video is sponsored by Blick Art Materials, and I'm going to be unboxing some art goodies, including the Blackwing Pencil Essential Set. So I'll try them out, show you how I use them in the studio, and sketch some beautiful Colorado wildflowers. So let's get creative and dive in. So I'm very excited to show today's sponsor, Blick Art Materials, and they were oh so kind for sending me something, and I'm very excited to open it, check it out, review it, and even do a fun little drawing with it. So let's open it up. So it looks like they sent more than just the one thing I thought they were sending. First, there's this Lamy soft cover sketchbook, I think. Oh, that's very exciting. I like the Lamy products a lot. I even have the Lamy pen. They also sent me this really cute little pencil case with like their logo. Oh, that's really fun. And then this is what I knew it was coming. So this is the Blackwing Essentials Pencil Kit. Very excited to open this. Wow. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I guess we should look at the back here. So this is the Blackwing Pencil Essentials Set and has 4 pencils, the Matte Pearl 602 and Natural Pencil, and the one-step long point sharpener, and the matte black point guard, which I believe is just to protect the tip of your lead. Oh, that's very cool. But look at this. Wow. That is very beautiful. And there's this wonderful like sheen. Do you see that? Wow. Ooh. That is what it looks like. Oh, that's so exciting. So here are all 4 pencils. Starting at the top, we have the Blackwing Matte that is going to be really, really soft lead, and I'm going to swatch it here in just a second. The Blackwing Pearl is going to be slightly harder of a lead. It's better for just like everyday drawing, sketching. The Blackwing 602 is going to be a much, much harder lead. And then when you get to the Blackwing Natural, it's going to be the most extra fine, extra hard lead. And I really like using this one for my teeny tiny details. And between all 4 of these, you get a wonderful array of super soft lead all the way to really nice hard lead. So let's go ahead and swatch them. So here's the Blackwing Matte pencil. It's the softest lead out of these 4. And this is pretty comparable to like a 4B pencil, being really, really soft. So that's with just like a medium pressure of me pushing on it. But if I push really hard, you can see just how dark that gets. But then you can still go pretty light with it. But I love having a nice soft lead. You can get expressive marks with it, little dainty marks with it. I really like this one. Then we have the Blackwing Pearl. So I just go lighter into darker. That's why I probably should have done it there. Then the Blackwing 602, and this even says half the pressure, twice the speed. And my other favorite, the Blackwing Natural. And this is going to be the hardest lead of these 4. I really like using this for teeny tiny details, getting really precision points with it, because with the matte one, as you can see, you can still get a lot more texture with it, but this one is a lot more finer of a point. But it can still get pretty dark. It also comes with their Blackwing pencil sharpener. I've never used this, so I'm very excited to use it. So it comes with this case here, and this will hold all your shavings. So this is the point guard to put it on. So I've used these pencils before, and I have not had an issue with the lead breaking off or anything, even the really soft one. But it is very nice, I think, to have this. So now I want to sharpen this. Do you see how fine a point that is? Whoa. That is very nice. So the nice thing as I'm sharpening all of these pencils is I can feel the blade in there, just like it feels like butter, like as I'm doing it. It just feels really, really nice. And that was super fun to use this because I have never had a sharpener that contains all of the shavings, so this is going to be such a game changer for me. So now that I have all these sharpened, let's go ahead and open this sketchbook they gave me. Let's open this. Ooh, that feels really nice. So this is the Lamy notebook. So it looks like it does have lines on it. So it's not a sketchbook, it's a notebook. I think it's perfect for like writing and journaling. So I think what I'm going to do a drawing, because I'm really wanting to show you how I would use all these pencils. I think I'm going to switch you to an overhead camera and do a fun little drawing with you. So let's switch over to that. So this is one of my favorite sketchbooks by Sennelier. They also have this on Blick. I really like using this square one to do my botanical drawings. So that's what I think I'm going to do today. They look so pretty in this set. I think that this would be a perfect gift for someone in your life who loves drawing. These are by far my favorite pencils to draw with. So when Blick said that they would send me this, it made me very, very happy because I've already used them before. You've seen it here on my channel, and now I get to show you the very cool little set that they have created. So the reference photo that I'm going to be using is one that I took myself this past summer. Let me grab that real quick. This is the reference photo I'm going to do. Here in Colorado, we have tons of columbine flowers, and they are so beautiful. Like, look at that. That's insane. It's so pretty. So I was thinking I would draw this one right here. So I'm going to put this off to the side so that I can reference it while I'm drawing. So I always like to put a rough sketch on my paper. So I'm going to take the Blackwing matte here, and I'm going to use it because it's the softest lead, and that's what I personally like to use when I'm just sketching quickly and lightly. So here we go. So something I forgot to mention, here with my drawing, I cropped in on it, and I want to change it, to black and white so that I can get better shadows and highlights. And then you can sit there and kind of play with it. I think that's good. Put a little bit more contrast. Shadows, maybe a little darker. Highlights. Good. And now I have it turned into black and white so that there's nice grayscale to it. So that's a fun tip I like to do when I'm doing my drawings. When I go out and I take my own photos, especially of flowers and botanicals, I really like using this trick. And you can even do it on your phone. It doesn't have to be like a professional photo that I have here. It can just be on your phone, and you can do the exact same thing of switching it to black and white and cropping in on the flower you want to draw. So now I have my rough sketch of the flower and a few of the twigs around. We'll see what else I do with the background, but I think this is a perfect start. So I'm gonna continue with my softest lead with the matte to kind of start blocking in some of the shadows. You can use kind of the side of your lead here. I'm just gonna look at my reference photo and just kind of block in the shaded parts. And you can also, I have these blending stumps you can also get at Blick, and then as well as a kneaded eraser. If you need, if you need to like lift some of if you put too much graphite down, you need to lift it a little bit. These are really helpful to use. So I'm going right in here where these leaves are underneath these petals, because I know it'll be darker in there, and they have a slight texture to them. So within even me doing these shadows, I'm making sure I'm getting the texture in there. Just makes it easier down the line when I'm really adding in those details. Petals are definitely lighter, but the center definitely has some darkness to it. And sometimes using a blending stump or even your finger. I like using blending stumps so the oils of your fingers don't get on the paper, but in a pinch you could always use your finger. But these blending stumps are really nice to kind of smudge around the graphite you've put down, and the smudge stick can get graphite on it, so then sometimes you can go in and very lightly. That'll be really helpful when I'm putting tiny details here on the lighter white petals. It'll be really helpful for that. So now I'm going to go in with the pearl that's slightly harder than the matte one and kind of define these edges a little bit more. And the nice thing about drawing nature things is you don't have to be crazy precise, because nature isn't, it can be a little wonky, a little wobbly. So it's kind of nice. I like choosing nature as my subject so that if I mess up a little, it's totally okay. I love this part right here in the photo. It shows that the edge right here of this petal is curling in. So it's really fun to put those curls in. And then you just have to put a little bit of shadow right underneath it. It's so beautiful. I also love how sharp the tips of these have gotten with using the pencil sharpener. That is like really nice to get such a fine point for when I'm flicking out to get the tiny little, creases in the leaves and the petals. It's very nice. So I'm liking where this is definitely going. I think to help make it seem like a lighter flower, I'm gonna sketch some darkness behind it. So I'm going to use the matte with the softest lead, and on its side, start putting this behind it. Starting with just a light pressure, nothing too hard. Rotating it a little so one side doesn't become like too flat. Now I'm going to go a little darker behind the flower to really make it pop. So this is really good. I really like where it's at. I think I'm gonna sign my name and show you the final view of it. So when I sign, I would suggest doing a really hard lead pencil so you can get really bold strokes with it. My signature is just JB for Jacqueline Bear, and then the year I made it, that's just what I've been doing since I think in college was when I started signing my name that way. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I like to do. JB for Jacqueline Bear and 24 with a little tick mark for 2024. So another huge thank you to Blick for sponsoring today's video and sending me these wonderful Blackwing pencils, this whole pencil essential set. I will have the link in the description below for you if you want to check that out. I love these pencils and was very, very happy to partner with them. It makes me so happy. I love doing these botanical drawings. You've seen my videos and my photos I've put of my botanical drawings. It's one of my favorite things to draw. Usually when I'm out and about, I'm painting, but when I'm in my studio, I really like drawing, and these are definitely my go-to pencils. So I'm very happy to have this set. I love everything that came with it. Pencil sharpener, like I said earlier, it just shaves the wood, the shavings, so smoothly. Like, I don't know what blade it is, but it is very, very nice to do that. And then super excited about this right here. This one's the most sharp one. When it's really, really sharp, to protect it, because it stops right here. Let's see here. Stops right there. So the lead would be like in here. So there's still all this space. So it's not going to be like hitting up against the tip there. So that is very nice. And you put it on nice and snug. Wave it around. It is not coming off. So really enjoy that. So I hope you liked today's video. I had a lot of fun drawing and unboxing this with you. And stay creative, stay cozy, and I will see you in the next one, friends. Cheers.